Once you go inside this church, you can't help but fall in love with it. My interest was the idea that, oh my gosh, we can't let something like this go away. There are other people that are like Cultural Heritage Board that are pure historians, and of course they want to keep it because of our history. This is part of Santa Rosa and what it was.
The Church of One Tree is really special to the community because it was first built from One Tree back in 1873. So it's been in our community since that time. It was originally a First Baptist church that was located at Ross and B Street, and it was there until 1959. And then at that point it was moved to this location, and it served as the museum for Robert Ripley, who's a native son of Santa Rosa.
But a lot of people don't know about Robert Ripley, and he was actually born and raised here in Santa Rosa, and his mother attended this church, as did he. And then when he went off to New York to do his cartoon series and so forth, he did a cartoon about the church built from One Tree, and that's how it became famous. After he had moved away, his mother died, and he heard from the city of Santa Rosa through whatever means that they were going to have to either destroy the church or move the church. So he was very interested in buying the church at that point so that it could be a memorial to his mother. So he entered into negotiations with the church and with the city of Santa Rosa to see if that could be possible. Unfortunately, his timing wasn't real great, and just about the time that they were going to do this, Pearl Harbor happened. So obviously everything went on the back burner until after the war, and by that time, unfortunately, Ripley died. So it never was actually bought by him to be established as a memorial to his mother. But a lot of the people on the committee that I worked on feel that it's very important for us as an addition that we keep that thought in mind and make sure that it is kept up and that it is kind of a memorial to his mother and to him. So we have some very exciting people that have been very much a part of Santa Rosa, and Ripley was certainly one of them.
Currently the church backs onto Sonoma Avenue, faces onto Juilliard Park. It's in line with all the other residential structures on Sonoma Avenue, and it's very, very difficult to find. The siding is in terrible state of disrepair. Much of it is rotten. The stained glass is in need of restoration and rehabilitation as well. We'll have to do some additional modifications to the restroom, and it'll have to be retrofitted to meet current seismic standards in addition to all the rest of it. So there'll be an updating of the facility to meet current codes, as well as an attempt to retain the historical integrity as much as possible. The church will be relocated to a piece of property that's between Ray Street Park and Sonoma Avenue Park, right at the end of D Street behind City Hall.
So then what kind of use? And of course immediately came up the idea, well, how about weddings? Or small recitals or meeting place, because we need all of those things in the city. The church will also be located so close to the head of the Prince Memorial Greenway. So you have somebody coming to Santa Rosa, staying in the convention center, walking down the Prince Memorial Greenway, coming up at Sonoma Avenue, being able to walk and see Luther Burbank's home, the Hogue House, and the Church of One Tree. What could be better? And then you have the people that are serving on the city council and all our government officials across the street. So they're planning our future while looking across and seeing our